Hi, I'm Mark Dice, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. Yeah, so I believe it's this one? 24 hours, 20 minutes? Yes. Alright. And, I also saw something today about, graphics versus aesthetics, and they made a mention of this and said that like, oh, it's such an engulfing universe and all this, and made points to it. But like aesthetically, everything to me, like the biggest problem with a lot of games I have is the look distance. Like not how far before things render, but actually like the perception of it. Like this game felt like it was made by someone who's like has severe nearsightedness. Because you know, like things that I could normally see aren't, I don't know, in the right look distance for me. Like things look like comparative to distance, they look smaller than they actually are. And I know that's supposed to give it like scope and scale, but for me, aesthetically, it feels like I'm playing with like G.I. Joes more than it feels like reality. Like I don't feel that these characters are very real or anything like that. And also, I mean, if you're having talk dialogue, I've always appreciated that Fallout will give you several different choices, and the choices are actually different. So in this, I don't feel like they're very different. They just feel, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I mean, other than the fact that they don't seem real at all. So let's go investigate the Hydra system in the Argos Rio cluster. Because I'm going to just go up all of these and finish all these in this episode. And hopefully all will go well. And it's the Argos Rio.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander.
God.
Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
I hope the Council doesn't give me flack for that, but really the Geth should be everybody's concern, not just humans. Alright. Argos Rhea. Hawking Beta. Where the hell is the Argos Rhea? Local Cluster. Exodus. Horsehead. Serpent. Sentry. Kepler Verge. Where the frick is this place? Oh, there it is. Let's go. Hydra is the only cluster there. Up. Phoenix. Alright, well, I'll investigate Phoenix. And also it's hard because when you have things like, oh no, the apocalypse is coming, they really shouldn't bring it outward in the beginning. You should do a lot more like development before you rush into like who's the last boss, and not like sleepy development, like something that would make me feel like I care about this world. They just kind of said like, oh, well there are all these things, but there was no real explanation to half of it. Like I hate having to go back and read a journal to like fill in the gaps. And also you think with like, you know, millions of people and, you know, council races and detectors and probes and colonies, you think...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Good to know. Level 2 heat hazard. Exciting. Well, anyway, I completely forgot what I was saying, but I don't know. It's hard to feel conjoined to a world when they just kind of throw a bunch of stuff at you and then you have to read backlogs of it. And bad guys in this huge world should always be easy to pinpoint. I mean, in the future, and as we've been going on, it's been easier and easier to find people all over the world. I mean, it may take a little while, but we still find them. And I don't understand why you have all these races that have this, well, technically species, but you have all these species of aliens, and they've had, 2,000-3,000 years to expand out. You think they'd be able to create locks and sensors and be able to detect people and have things that would be able to identify people, places, regions, ships, like the same way you can ID a plane by the signals it puts out. You think you'd be able to lock onto any ship. I mean, even if he made it by himself, there'd still be some sort of identifiable mark. And also, my suspension of disbelief kind of ends whenever you have such a big bad enemy, but you can wait as long as you want to get to him. There's not like repercussions for not doing certain things at certain times. I mean, it kind of sucks if you're not very good at the game and you have repercussions like that, but I feel like being better prepared the second time through makes it a lot better. And I really can't see crap in this world. I have headlights on this damn thing? Whee! And yes, I am going to do most of the side quests. I don't know if I'm going to get all of them done, but... Turian Corpse. But I'm going to try to get as many done as possible. Gothis. Alright. And like this colony here, I could take my sweet ass time to get over to them, and there really won't be any negative repercussions, which is kind of unfortunate in a way. And I don't know, I think as time goes on, like, yeah, you can make graphics prettier, and you can do more, and you can have all these, pretty designs with aesthetics, or even like a very complete world. But the biggest problem is people who just stand in the same place day after day. Like, I understand if it's a shop, and I kind of like when you have, oh, you can only go here in this time. It can be kind of frustrating in game because a lot of times they don't have accurate measures of time where you're like, well, I'll just stand outside the shop for, what is to me 5 minutes. But, to the entire world, it's really like 6 days, Like in Grand Theft Auto, you can usually just stand on a street somewhere and nothing will happen for like 3 days. So you can just stand there without food or water for like 3 days. But when it comes to NPCs, I'd like a little more like in Final Fantasy VIII. A lot of the NPCs in the Seed, they walk around and do other stuff. It's not like their entire life is standing in one corner. But, I mean, there still are NPCs that do that, but there's a lot of NPCs you kind of have to, like, search around the school to figure out where the hell they went to. Oh, that was a big mistake. Ugh, nothing I don't already have. But... so let's go explore this. And also, I mean, even if you had a ravaging force like it, the theory with Earth is that no matter really how hard we fuck it up, nature will find a way to compensate, because where others die, there's opportunities for something else. But like in the universe, that would be magnanimous, especially with the advent of space travel. You think that there could be Protheans who could have done like the fleet and just been able to escape, and set up a colony somewhere quiet, or leave the galaxy altogether. I mean, really, the possibilities are endless. So I don't understand why a group couldn't essentially free escape. I mean, I don't think this game really realizes how big our galaxy is. And, I mean, they could stay on a rock for all they cared. I mean, if there's some sort of, like, we have a Prothean detector, I'd understand. But, however they died, I mean, there'd still be remnants of them left over. Like, more than just ruins. Like, I mean, any race
The signal's coming from
survive.
that down ship.
Careful, Shepard. I've got a bad feeling about this.
When Rex says bad feeling, let's save. Which you know can't be good. It's not a Rex.
Yes, it's a trap!
No. Forward. Do 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 do. 2 for the price of 1. Geth aren't very good at making traps. And honestly, how did the Geth get from one place to another if you need that huge ship to transport yourself like that? Oh, that was difficult. You know, if we have control of these mass drivers, then how do the Geth get around? Okay. Nothing else to explore with it? That was it? So let's check our journal. I get a level up. Sweet. Alright. Go away, fly. I don't know where we keep getting these random bugs from, but they're freaking annoying. That's pretty nice. Should try getting up to there. I have full charm, full intimidate. Damping. That's kind of nice. But I think I want to... I really can't get better than light armor? That's kind of lame. Recharges your tech proximity mines more quickly. I don't know about that. Let's go ahead and put that up. Might as well finish that. I don't know, and the leveling up is kind of bland. I wish they'd done a little more with it. Yes. I mean, it's kind of nice that everybody gets experience, so you don't have, like, characters that are absurdly weak that can't even survive, like, 2 hits. But... yay, more combat scanners. Alright, so is that mission done now? Tali's pilgrimage. I don't need any of these. Missing Marines. Oh yeah, I have to go back to Citadel for that. I have to wait on those. Find Dahlia. Artemis Tau. Macedon. Okay, we'll go do this one next. UNC Asari Diplomacy. But for now, back to the Normandy. But like, yeah, see those things. Like that's what, the mass driver or whatever that makes you go fast. I don't understand how the Geth get around unless they have some sort of mass driver technology. I mean, you think they'd be pretty slow. And you think with the advent of this technology, something like the Geth, that's a robotic life form, could essentially just fire a huge cluster of dead Geth through a mass driver at a planet and just bomb the crap out of a planet. You think that would be the logical choice for them to do. Alright. Yeah, your planet sucked. Alright, I'm in the Argos Rio, and I need to go to Artemis Tau. Isn't that the one I was, like, just at? No, there we go. I was already here. Yes, let's go. I mean, essentially, if you're going through... Alright, where is this? Is there something in your little dust ring? I think I tried this one before and I failed it, so... Nope. Pressure hazard. My head is going to explode! Yes, yes, flying. Excitement. Also, I think, like, the more loading times you have, the harder it is to really get involved in the game.